Okay, we're going to try and split this class up. We've got a massive group of kids in the PB project. They're in 6 classes, but I don't want to be able to see all their work all at once. I want to split them up. So what you do is you go to your settings and you choose users and you choose groups. At the moment I've started to do these. I've actually made 4 groups so far and they're based on a cohort. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see auto create groups. When you click on auto create groups, you can choose a cohort that you might not have used yet. So I've done 2 of the Year 7s. I've got to do the 3rd Year 7 cohort, which is this one here. Okay, and I'm going to make it one big group of kids, and I'm going to call that the same as the cohort 7 BWKD. Okay, so I'm going to preview that first, but I just want to make sure it looks right. And at the moment, yes, that looks like Ben's and Karchner's class, so I'm saying yes. I'm going to use that, I'm going to submit it, and now, as if by magic, I have got a cohort called that, a group for that. And you just do that again. So I want to create one for the other Year 8 class. There's 2 Year 8 classes there, so I'm going to auto create a group. Hopefully you have access to this massive list of Year 8, and it's this one here. That's that group there, so I'm going to call that 8KWAR, and one group of people from that. And you can preview it if you like, but I know it's right, so I'm going to submit it. And now I've got 6 groups, but that's not all. Okay, you might think I'm done and dusted. Now you can now go to your activities. Say for example, when you're creating an activity, it's really important that you specify this, otherwise it won't work. So in my actual course now, in my PB project, at the moment when kids hand in something, it looks like this, for example. Okay, you've got 169 kids and you see them all at once, but we just made groups, you say, and how come I can't select them? Well, when you're actually creating the activity to start with, okay, you need to go into the settings of that activity. So we're going to go edit settings of that activity, and down here it says allow groups. Okay, so here group mode, we're going to say separate groups. Okay, and that means that when you save and display it, then you'll be able to, all the kids are still there. When you first see it, all the kids are still there, but then you can choose which group you want to see. Okay, so that will bring up the list of the kids that are in that home group only. Which means when you go to grade things, it'll just give you those kids to grade, one after the other. Okay, so that's what groups are in a nutshell. It's a very simplistic form. I'm hoping that it works for you the same way as it worked for me, and it should mean that you could actually enroll more than one class in the same course and see one class at a time, so you don't have to see the whole class at a time. How about that? It's pretty cool, isn't it?